I love Willet.
Welcome to the Tonight Show. I'm your host, Zachary Willett. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Not Supposed to Be Here podcast. I'm Zachary Willett. That's Austin Roth. That was a quick little joke there.
We're back like we never left. Back like we never left. What are we drinking tonight?
I got a Boston cream.
Vernors?
Vernors.
Fair enough.
It's been growing on me a little bit. It tastes a little bit just like cream soda. I mean,
sure.
I'm a cream soda fella.
I like cream soda. Where was that the other day? Jersey Mike's has fountain cream soda.
Very
good. Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah, I actually got Sprite, and then I looked and seen the cream soda, and then dumped the Sprite out and went with
it's pretty funny.
The cream soda.
There's a lot of places you can go, like a lot of little local, like fast food type areas. I know Detroit Taco Company is one of them. They're in Troy. They're in other places. They're not too far from me.
Detroit Wing Company?
Detroit Taco Company.
That's a thing.
Yeah, there's one right by me. It's right on Crooks Road in between Big Beaver and Maple.
Big Beaver and Maple.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Exit 69, Big Beaver, Troy. That's about where I work at.
Sure.
I take Exit 69 every morning.
Okay.
If you see me out there, give me a wave. Maybe hit me with a rapid honk so I know it's you. I'll hit you with a wave.
The old beep beep.
Yeah. Maybe I'll even stick my head out the window and give you a little USA, USA. You know, I like to get the people pumped. All right.
A little USA, USA, USA.
Yep. And the people don't get that joke, but I do. Yeah, but it's Detroit Taco Company. They have this certain pop. It's like a local Detroit fountain pop type thing, and they'll have like their own version of a cream soda, and it's pretty good. I don't know what that pop company is called, but
I like root beer, like classic root beer in a glass bottle. That's what I like.
Yeah. I had a root beer today at Big Boy. First time I've been to a Big Boy in a long time today.
Love a Big Boy. Always have, always will. Always will be loyal to that establishment.
It was good. Their fries were not the best fries, but I'm not a big fry guy as it is, so I wasn't too disappointed. My Reuben was very good, though. Very good. They were out of sauerkraut, so I had to go with a coleslaw, not a traditional Reuben, but I liked it.
Fair. They have great food. They have very good breakfast food there.
Yeah, they had the breakfast buffet going today instead of the soup and salad bar. I was a little disappointed in that because it was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon when we went. So I expected to get me a little cream of cheddar with ham in it. But
it's pretty rare I get anything from there that's not breakfast. It's rare I go there at all, to be honest. But when I do go there...
Well, after they demolished the one in Davison.
It's a breakfast. Well, that's going to be an El Cosmo now, which is very exciting. It needs to open up. It's been ready for a while now. It's just kind of sitting there. So
I just saw something about that the other day. They're having supplier issues or something. They're like, it's going to be a minute.
They're also making a Panda right down the road for me. Pretty excited about that.
Davison's really popping off since I left, huh?
They're definitely adding food. I think they've understood the clientele of the area, and they said, you know what we need? We need food.
Well, they were prior to Lapeer, they were getting more of the better food, and then they just kind of hit a halt. COVID really stopped a lot in those developing areas.
Yeah.
But now Lapeer's getting a Popeyes.
I don't know what they're doing to Senior Lucky's. That's in Davison. That's been closed forever now, and they renovated the whole thing, but they don't have a sign that says what it's going to be. It's obviously a restaurant of some sort that they're building there, but I don't know what restaurant.
I think I saw something not too long ago on the Davison discussion about what that is. Lauren really wants to move back there. She talks to me about it every day. She's like, I just miss living in Davison.
I'd like to move out of there.
She just misses the simplicities of Davison.
I know that every time I drive around where you lived last year, in that city, I hate it. I hate where you live now, to be completely honest with you. I mean,
the one good thing is we're set back here over by the lake, so
yeah, where your house is. I don't like the city of it. I don't like it when I drive down the road and I have to take 12 Michigan lefts to get to where I need to go. I hate that shit. Yeah, that drives me nuts. I gotta go a mile past where I'm going, pull a U-E, come back. I hate that.
You know what's funny? It's one of the things about us, in this house, we're well, one thing we really like about this house is how close we are to Great Lakes Crossing, how close we are to Costco, how close we are. Today we were at Great Lakes Crossing, and we literally just did the loop. We like to go there and walk around. It's a good place to walk around.
Sure.
But we just go. I go, is there anywhere you want to go? And she's like, no. She's like, it's honestly not even fun to come here anymore. We come here once a week. She's like, I'm over it.
Well, it's like anything. When you live far away from something, you go there you go there once in a blue moon. It's oh, well, we get to go here today. Where when you live right next to it, there's no urgency.
I'm still like a kid in a candy store every time I walk into Bass Pro.
Sure, I can spend hours there. Yeah, used to work for that corporation.
Yeah. National hiring event October 8th and 7th and 8th, I believe. So if you're looking, till 7 p.m.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Hiring starting at $15 an hour.
Oh wow, 15.
Yeah. So
Can really make some moves.
Making your way up in the world. Listen,
sure.
Could you take a slight pay cut for your own happiness?
Before kids, yes.
Even after kids, you know. Your happiness has got to come before their luxuries.
I mean, I don't think that 15 an hour would get their basic fundamental needs taken care of.
It is kind of sad. Like every time I listen to somebody talk about like we need higher minimum wage because we need minimum wage to be.
People are stupid.
I mean, I see both sides of the aisle with that one, but it's
I mean they're retarded.
It is crazy to think that somebody because obviously a high school kid can't work, you know, like the day shift. It is hard to think that a person who goes to work, who does a real job, it might not be a skilled job, but can't afford to truly live because of, it is just hard, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, get a skill.
I mean, yeah, but the skill is
the reality.
The skill is retail service. Because you don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but because I don't want to doesn't mean that I can't is the difference. You know what I mean? Like, I might really want to wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, I want to be an accountant. But I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I can't do math. I don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? I might want to, but I can't. I could go work in retail.
It's a lot easier than most people make it look.
I'm sure it is. I'm just saying that, everybody's bitching about how expensive McDonald's is, but nobody's bitching when they want a McDonald's to pay $18 an hour, $20 an hour. It's like, well, this is what happens. And this is also why, notice how also, as the years have gone on with them wanting higher and higher wages, we have less and less employees. I wonder why that is. Why is everything automated now? Why is every Taco Bell a fucking AI? Why is it when you walk into McDonald's or Taco Bell or any of these places, there's just the big screens you go up to and order? You don't even order at the counter.
I don't understand the AI at the Taco Bells. Let's be completely honest with each other. That's got to be something because as somebody who worked there, the drive-thru person, no matter what, that person still has to hand you your food and do their job.
I think there's obviously a reason. It probably makes less mistakes. It does whatever. There's obviously a reason, or else they wouldn't do it. If it was worse than what it was, it wouldn't be everywhere. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's something.
I don't really understand that move. Because that had to have cost the corporation quite a bit of money to implement.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure it did.
I mean, AI is going to be the way of the world. Everybody's so scared. They're it's going to take your jobs. It's going to do this. It's going to do it. It's not going to. Everything that you read, it's well, the first thing it's going to take away is data entry and accounting and this and that. And it's it's just not going to. Corporations aren't just going to just one day wake up and be is what it's going to do is it's going to start impacting jobs. It's going to start changing jobs. But
it impacted a lot of jobs at McDonald's.
Yeah. But
a lot less people there taking your order, that's for sure.
I mean, it helped with efficiencies is what it did. And
sure.
People, I've had at least 10 people say something to me about accounting. They're aren't you a little scared? And it's no, I'm really not, because what AI is going to do is AI is going to do the basic fundamentals.
Well, you think about it from a company standpoint, they don't call in sick, they don't have kids, they don't have personal issues, they never need to take a break, they make less mistakes. From a business side of thing, it makes logical sense. I think what you're saying, they're going to just implement it. It's going to be like a weave. We're going to have this and this. It's just going to come together. Well, it's just going to help us with shit.
With accounting, we've used ERP systems for 25 years. It's just because the only thing that AI can come in and do is the basic data entry. It can run the Excel sheets that I do. It can run code. It can do that. That's what it's going to do for me. In your field, what it's going to do is it might scan an air conditioner unit and be okay, bad compressor.
Oh, it's pretty cool, man. They said, they were showing us one thing, how the classes now are taught, they're starting to be taught very differently. Where now you'll have people that this will happen. This will happen soon. There will be someone you'll call, your AC stops working. So you'll call a company. They'll send some 20-year-old kid okay, who has literally no idea what he's doing, and he will get there and he will literally go on his phone and he'll be like, you know, AC not working, and then it's just going to run through the checklist of like checklist, check that, checklist, check that, you know, and they're going to go through it and it'll like diagnose it for them. Now that person is still going to need to replace the part, fix the part, whatever. But as far as like diagnosing the problem and stuff, it's wild the shit that they can do now with this. It's crazy. Like he'll like just say, hey, it's a 1994 Lennox, you know, whatever, and it's blinking. You know, this is the signal code it's giving me. I mean, I don't know.
The jobs that you would have to be scared for is honestly like computer related jobs. Things like if you're an animator, like if you're doing anime. I mean, I can animate our entire podcast right now with a $30 thing. Now, is it going to be the best animation that you've ever seen? No, but give it 5 years. I mean, shows are. I think they actually just said they're going to release a movie that was completely wrote by AI, directed by AI, and produced by AI.
Well, even I was going to say like the writing side of like entertainment in general, like comedians writing their jokes. I'm not saying that there still won't be that out there, but I can see in the future that becoming a very. Joe Rogan was talking about that in his podcast not too long ago. He was talking about how like he knows a couple comedians who like they'll literally just use like Chat GPT, whatever it is. That will literally help them with jokes and stuff. Like this is the topic, this is the audience. What can we joke about? Or like I'm traveling to Texas, never been there. What's funny? You know, it's like shit like that, and AI is pretty. You know, it's quick too. You know, it's boom and it's there. It's wild to think like what is in this? Like what's in this phone is just crazy to think about the technology. You know,
the biggest issue with I use AI to edit the podcast, do our description, do our bookmarks, do our everything from A to Z. We have a actual AR platform that we pay, or an AI platform that we pay for every month to utilize to build our podcast for us at this point. Like, I mean, obviously it doesn't give us a script, but like that's the thing people don't understand is like the human aspect. Like we as a human race we like technology conveniences. We do not like technology takeovers. When you go somewhere and the technology is too much, you get overwhelmed and you don't like it. It's like a new age, like fear about it.
It's a lot like a double-edged sword, you know, because you get mad at the person at McDonald's when they fuck up your order, but then I'll sit there and get mad at the fucking AI Taco Bell for not hearing me correctly when I'm trying to say. You know, there's that the Facebook or TikTok, whatever, that like old guy at Krispy Kreme. And he's like at the drive-thru and he's like, I want 12 original glazed donuts. And then she's like, 1 glazed donut. And he's like, no, I want 12. And she's like, 12 glazed donuts, like 12 dozen. He's like, no, I want 1 dozen of glazed donuts. 1 glazed donut. And he starts losing his fucking mind. It's just, but then, you know, he went there and some lady was fucking up. You know, he'd be mad at the girl. So it's a double-edged sword. We like it. We don't like it.
Yeah.
But it will speed shit up. You know, hospitals, I can imagine a million things in a hospital, like not taking over somebody's job, but just making their life easier. You know, finding shit, doing shit.
Yeah, like, I don't know, so many people who are, like, afraid of it taking the jobs, I really don't believe it's going to, you know, like, I read something the other day, and it's like, it's going to take 25% of jobs off the workforce. What it's truly going to do is it's going to transform all those jobs, and it's going to start implementing efficiencies. Like, we might become, you know, like, you watch, like, the Futurama and stuff like that we're pushing towards that. We really are. We're pushing towards,
I mean, it's all about just making us the laziest as we possibly can be.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be... Give us 100 years, we're going to look like the people in WALL-E, okay? But the thing is, like, you know, like, they're talking about, like, one big thing they talk about is, like, the porn, the AI porn, and, like, how there's already porn addiction, how there's going to be, like, AI sex robots and things like that. And it's like, there's a very niche person who's going to be into that. And, like,
I don't remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about. I don't remember his name.
Overwatch porn?
Yeah.
You know what it is.
You have to text me his name.
Oh, okay, I will.
I got it now.
Okay. Did you say 100? Do we don't? But yeah, no, they were talking about that, and it's like there's a very niche person that you're gonna catch with, like maybe the AI porn, you can get 20 to 50% of people watching that, you know, because it's like, you know, that kind of thing. But now you're talking about like somebody being completely celibate with a robot. Like, what's
that movie, Her? When he has like the phone, I think it's Her, and he has like a phone that's like Siri like times 1,000. He falls in love with the phone. It's called Her. You should watch that. Really horrible movie.
I honestly feel like I watch it with you now that you're talking about it, but I don't.
It's possible.
It could be one of those
possible.
One of those nights we did like the Peacock thing.
I don't like
Well,
your wife talking shit to me today.
that was me.
I know it was you.
I thought it was. I needed her phone for something.
Those would have been my same responses if that was her, though. To be fair.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I don't like.
What's that? USA getting walked like a dog at the Ryder Cup?
I definitely don't like that. That has just been like, that's just rough. That's just rough. We just cannot put a team together. These, like, they're just not cohesive. These people are not cohesive.
I watched every second of every match, literally. And I'll tell you right now, it's not the answer that people want to hear because it's easy to blame. It's easy to be like, well, this guy played like shit and Keegan didn't put a good this and the pairings weren't this and this, whatever. The reality is this weekend for the Ryder Cup, they are just a lot better. And it's not even fucking close. It's
they're
not
just
close.
Cohesive.
Yeah, but
it's just
being cohesive doesn't have anything to do with making a 3-foot putt when you're playing your own ball. You know, it just doesn't. You got to be able to make a putt. You have to be able to make a drive. You have to be able to fucking make an alt shot. I hear your argument because you have to play back and forth and back and forth. But in fucking 4-ball, like you're just playing your own ball. It'd be no different than if me, you, and Logan went out and we just played our own ball. You're with a team, but you just play your own ball. You know, and the reality is we couldn't make putting. I can't wait to see the statistics when they come out. It had to be one of the worst putting, like number wise, of any Ryder Cup ever. It's across the board. Like we make one massive eagle, and then I can think of like his big eagle, Ben Griffin's big birdie putt, and then Cam Young's big birdie putt. And every time they did that, they matched. And then we just had no fight in it either. It was like we couldn't get anything going. You know, like we make a massive, massive shot to like 2 feet on a par 3. And it's like, holy shit. And John Rahm is standing in a bunker with the ball the same fucking height as his chest and chips it in from fucking 20 yards off. It's like every time we did something good, they matched it. And like, if you go back to Friday, I could list at least 7 or 8 different times that we could have easily gone 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, whatever it was, just making like a 2-foot fucking putt, and we did not make them. The amount of times that like they would fuck up and we did nothing to take the opportunity, and the amount of times that we would fuck up and they took advantage of the opportunity, they just played better. I mean, they just played a lot better. Like tomorrow, we have to win 10. We have to win 10 out of the 12 singles, which is just not going to happen. I don't like half of the pairings either. It's possible.
Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. I'm sorry to interrupt this, but I just got some breaking news. About less than 5 miles from your house, apparently there is a massive drug bust happening.
Wow.
They got a chopper involved in everything. I'm just like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't hear any choppers. Maybe they'll come knock on my door, ask me to help them.
Oh yeah, they're looking for your they're looking for your fucking cocaine stash, Austin. We know it's under the trailer.
Yeah. That's too funny. Oh wow, you're right. Yeah.
I was just I just got like a notification that there was like a large something going on, so I looked and there's just
it's over in Charter Oaks.
Charter Oaks, yeah, massive drug bust going on, huh? I'll tell you what. The other day I was coming home from work. My in-laws were actually coming over here for dinner, so I don't know when this was. Had it been at least 2 weeks ago, because it wasn't my mother-in-law's birthday. And a kid had backed out of his driveway, which is right on Silver Bell, right where it meets M24, right where that Genesis Credit Union is. There's that big, that big gas station right there. The kid was backing out, hit the garbage truck, swerved to miss him, still hit the Jeep, drug the Jeep a couple hundred feet, at least 110 feet. And then the garbage truck flipped over. The garbage truck driver died, but I guess not luckily, but I mean, I don't know how to word this. The kid survived. The kid that got hit survived. But it's just crazy, just a matter of an instance.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm reading all that shit right now. It just annoys me.
Why? Because you're not the one dying?
No, I'm talking about the Ryder Cup shit.
Oh, the Ryder Cup? Yeah, I don't know.
And now, like, they get paid. Like, the USA team's getting paid this time for the first time ever. So, like, that's the whole storyline. Like, up the prize money for whatever. That's just stupid as fuck. Dumb as shit. Like, any of those guys, any of them are hurting in the goddamn slightest. I mean, just between Bryson, Rahm, and Hatton from their live deal could could pay that prize pool times 10. Wouldn't even be struggling with it. It's definitely upsetting. It's hard to see it happen on U.S. soil. I'm also, the other thing I want to mention, then I'll leave the Ryder Cup shit alone, is everybody freaking out on the internet about the fans and how, like, disrespectful and clown show the fans are. Like, this is not the Masters. All right, this is not the Open Championship. This is not the Buick or the British. Sorry, this is the Ryder Cup. Like, do people forget what it was like in Rome last year? Like, are we just retarded or something? This is the fucking Ryder Cup. This is in America. This is in New York, of all places in America, where people are dropping $750 minimum to watch this, sitting there for 12 fucking hours, and their team's playing like shit. Yeah, Rory is a little bitch made, all right? I cannot stand Rory to save my life. Now, credit to him. They talk shit about him. He turns around, tells him to fuck off, and then he drops a 220-yard shot to less than 2 feet. And that's what you do. You know, that's what I'm saying. These guys are good, and we're not. And that's just that simple. And like all of the stars, the rookies who've never played before, JJ Spawn, all these guys played very good. The best of the best, Scotty Scheffler, Mr. I'm the best in the entire world, #1 in the world. Sorry to tell you, he's dog shit in the Ryder Cup. I think he has one win ever in the history of his Ryder Cup. 1 or 2, maybe. He's not good. He's not good at all. He didn't win a single fucking point yesterday or today in 4 matches. He's 0-4.
It's a very different competition.
Yeah. Bad time to have an off week. You know, let's put it that way.
You're very heated about this, I can tell.
Well, it's just because it's a big. I love America. I love the Ryder Cup. I love golf. I like our team. I don't think that it's a team issue necessarily. I don't like Colin Morikawa on the team, but other than that, I wish Keegan would have picked himself. But I think that it's tough when you get beat. It's hard when you get beat. It's a lot harder this. Like, if it was close and we just lost, it was like, fuck, man, good for them, whatever. This happened. But, like, when you get beat this bad, what can you say?
I'm on the opposite end of this. Like, the fact that we are getting beat this bad, to me, it's just like, it's happening.
It's happening. There's no denying that.
Like, I hate, like, when it's like, I don't know. Let's take it back to like last Thursday's night football. Like when we were watching that, like I hate that kind of like competition bullshit. Like I hate when it's like back and forth, this, that, like, pussyfooting around. Like I'd rather like either you just get fucking smoked or you're smoking. I think that's why I'm not so heated about it. It's because like people are just playing like shit, like just flat out like they're just playing like shit. I hope they do good tomorrow. I mean,
it sucks because it's like when they're this bad, it makes tomorrow like not even worth watching in the sense of like if they could have been bad, like even like most of the time, like never. It's very rare in the Ryder Cup that this happens where it's like this bad of a beatdown. It's not a common, like it's happened a few times, but like normally, even if a team is like really doing good, like Sundays can flip everything. There's 12 points up for grab. There's 12 singles. Like a lot can happen. A lot. But when you're this bad and you have to win 10 out of 12, it's just like, what the fuck is the point of watching that? What's the point? And then the one thing I don't remember is like, because there's 12 of them, if like, if they win to the point of when there's still like 4 or 5, singles out, do they just quit? Like, do they just stop playing, or does everybody finish out even though you just lost? I think you do because you get the point total. But that sucks. Like that sucks. Like if you're like one of the last 4 or 5 guys out for either team, and your team just like lost that badly, and you have to just go play another 8 holes, like knowing that it makes no difference what you do, that's got to be hard. That's got to be real tough.
I think the issue for you is that you force yourself into being a Patriots fan, and I just grew up a homer. And so I'm used to it. I'm used to getting smacked down once, twice.
Yeah, I'm definitely not used to getting smacked down. That's for sure. It wasn't much of a force. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA. Patriots fan through and through. So it is what it is.
I mean, you could say that, but
I think that I could make the argument that I got the opportunity to choose, and you're more so forced to be a Lions fan because you live here. So you think that you just have to be a Lions fan because you live in the same state that they play in. So I could make the argument that you are more forced than I am. I got to choose whatever the fuck I wanted. I'm a free spirit. I'm an American. I wasn't I have to be this.
I bleed Honolulu blue and silver, all right? First off. Shit courses through my veins.
See, the problem is you have too many fans that are not fans now. It's like the Chiefs. Like the Chiefs and Lions have the same issue with that. Like you guys got good, and everybody's girlfriend, wife, cousin, person that walks their dog down the street as a diehard Lions fan, and they can't name 5 people. Like, that's not you. I'm not talking about Stin. I'm saying, but there is a large majority of them who, like, don't know ball, don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
It It is very nice, though, when you're talking to somebody and they're like, oh, like we're talking NFL, and then they're like, who are you a fan of? And I'm like, oh, I'm a big fan of the Lions. They look at me and they go, oh, you jumped on that bandwagon? And I look at them and I go, you don't know. You don't know the Lions.
I said that shit last year to you. Or it was either last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. I'm like walking through a Walmart with like I almost said Drake May, a Mac Jones jersey on, and I got Lions fans like looking at me with like pity. Like they're like, oh. I'm like, oh, fuck you. Fuck that team.
No. I've been here with them for a real long time. All right?
No denying that.
I did just see something the other day, and I do kind of agree with this. Like every person who has like their team, like obviously my team's the NFC, always have like an AFC counterpart that they like. I find that to be kind of true.
Yeah, just because it's someone that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. It's kind of like me with the Lions and Green Bay. Like truly, like I love Dan Campbell. I love the story, whatever. But I don't give a rat's ass if the Lions win or lose. It doesn't because it doesn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt my playoff chances. It doesn't do anything for me. It's kind of like what team is it? What team is it in the fucking NFC? Like the Bucks. Like I like the Bucks. Obviously, you get the Tom Brady thing, whatever. Like, of course, that's there. But I remember the Bucks, like when Jameis Winston's rookie year, and he throws like 30 touchdowns, but also happened to throw 30 interceptions. And it's like it was just great to watch. Like I do enjoy. I also used to love the Bengals.
I was about to say,
jerseys were cool.
Yeah. I was a big Bengals fan. I don't know why. I always liked the Bengals. And then Joe Burrow,
I think it's like that for any sport. When there's like a team that has nothing to do with you. Yeah, you're like, those guys are cool. College is kind of weird with that now because there really is no divisions at this point. There is, but, Big Ten is everywhere, SEC.
College is fucking stupid these days. I don't really get the whole college fucking... The Big Ten's the big fucking 30, the fucking, like, how is Oregon a part of the Big Ten? I don't get that.
I watched the Oregon travel thing today on Facebook. Like, how far they have to travel is outrageous. They're like, boom, 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 boom. Like, I think they're like the second or third most traveled team. Yes, it was like 38,000 miles.
Yeah, something I was reading was like they leave class on like Wednesday night. They don't go to class Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
Just in order to like play football. Yeah. Like because they got to travel to different time zones and shit. Stupid. Like that. And it's just like, how is that college athletics? Like
I don't get it either.
That was like, I do remember like when we were in high school and like obviously we played a lot of teams that were like farther away for us. And like they'd pull us out during like our fourth hour, and I'm like, like how is it? I get it.
Yeah, well, you had conference and non-conference, right? Yeah. Just because there's just usually not enough, and I understood the argument for like the Big Ten, like bringing in more talent because like the Big Ten was so lopsided. You can't have Ohio State and Michigan every single year, because like Rutgers, Maryland, what are they doing? Nothing. Like, no disrespect.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's almost worse. Now I guess I'm a hypocrite because now it's like you bring in Oregon, all these other teams, Florida State and shit, and it's like now if you're,
I like Florida State being a part of the Big Ten. I'm a big
I like Oregon too. I like I grasp the concept of it. It's just it's a lot like looking at like a zoning map of like a county is what it is, where there's just like. There's no logic to it at all. It's just like throw a dart on the map and whatever dart like Oregon. Like how do they pick that? How is it that they deserve to be in the Big Ten more than the SEC? Like what decides it? There's no like division, but the NFL is like that too. The NFL is just like that as well.
Yeah, no, you have an AFC like you would think that the NFC would be like you just take the map and you'd go NFC, AFC.
Yeah.
Like the fact that the Patriots are in the AFC and the Lions are in the NFC makes no sense. But it's like, how do you decide these states that have multiple teams too? Like you look at Florida, they have 3 teams. Like Michigan's
Los Angeles.
A big enough state. Michigan's a big enough state with 2 big enough cities. Like we could easily have a Grand Rapids professional team and a fucking Detroit. We could even have a fucking Escanaba team.
Yeah, well then there's states that have no team now either.
LA is like the craziest one. How did the Raiders and fucking like how did just all of them end up? Like LA already had a team. How did we end up with 3 teams?
It's all funny. It's like Ohio, the Bengals and the Browns. You have New York is the Giants and the Jets who don't even play in New York. They play in New Jersey. But
I could get down with the Bengals because the Bengals are really like they're also like the Kentucky team too.
Yeah, but it's Cincinnati Bengals and it's Cleveland Browns. It's 2 massive cities. So
literally any person I've ever met from Kentucky who like lives in the northern part of Kentucky, like their main city is Cincinnati. Like they just share that city. They're very good at sharing it.
The Chiefs. You know, Kansas City, they're right on the line. They're on the fucking line, dude. You know, I mean, it's just weird how they come up with like how the teams are in the division. You know, because you have like the Lions, you know, Packers, that makes sense. Green Bay makes sense. Minnesota, like your division kind of makes sense. Like you're all kind of right there. And then you got like,
I mean, but
you got
Green Bay, Wisconsin. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you're at least like you're all like around each other. Like, how is it that the Jets are in my division, but like the Giants are not, and they play at the exact same stadium? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do they come up with this shit to say like this team's? It's just very interesting how I'd like to learn the history of how those teams. Well, that guy's a dictator.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
he's a horrible person. Yeah, who do you guys play tomorrow?
We are playing the Browns at home. Good defense.
Bet your Logan is hoping for an upset.
I'm sure he is.
It's a very good defense.
To be fair, after watching the Green Bay last week, they were giving that game away. If there was a script, it was to give that game away.
It's funny talking about Cincinnati or Ohio in general, how like now that Joe Burrow's hurt, not as much, but before Joe Burrow's injury, like polar opposite. Like Cleveland has literally no offense and legitimately one of, if not the best defenses. And then you go to Cincinnati, who has like one of, if not the best offense with literally the worst defense. Like it's such a polar flip, you know? It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, if they could just get Joe Burrow on offensive line, I mean.
It's honestly a shame. It's a shame. It really is. Because his career is going to be cut so short.
I don't know how Joe Burrow hasn't at this point just been like, please just trade me.
I mean, fuck, they paid him a fuck ton, but that's what happened. It's such a horribly ran organization. It's the cheapest owners of all of football. It's not even close. I remember like 10 years ago, like they didn't have enough towels for their guys. You know what I mean? They didn't have like a practice field. Like it was like that organization is so poorly ran. You know, and then you look at other teams that just, there's no such thing as money. You know, they just unload. It's just funny to think like they both play each other. Like they're both NFL. I mean, they have $500 million, over $500 million between 3 players on offense. It's like you can't build a team. You know, that's why like we always talk about the Lions with, which they've done a very good job at spreading the wealth. But like that was Tom Brady's biggest asset of all time. It wasn't the coach. It wasn't the players. It wasn't the fucking, you know, the all-star talent around him. It was the fact that everybody agreed for like a solid 10 to 20 years, like we'll all just not get paid the most and we'll just keep winning. Where now it's not like that at all. Like you'll never see a quarterback be like, no, I don't need 60 million. Give me 40 instead. You'll never see that. And that's why these teams can't do that anymore.
Yeah. I mean, as a quarterback though, that makes it like, hey, please don't pay me 40 million. And why don't you pay a better lineman 6 or 7 million instead of 2 million?
Yeah.
And you know, like, I mean,
there's a large reason why Tom Brady was never even in the top 5 highest paid quarterbacks ever until he went to Tampa, which I completely respect. End of your career, go get your bag, do your thing. But like, but they were all like that. All of them.
Yeah.
Gronkowski was never the highest paid tight end. You know, Julian Edelman wasn't the highest paid receiver. Randy Moss, when he was there, wasn't the highest paid receiver. The defense, you know what I mean? You never had anybody that was like the highest paid. Everybody was like middle of the road. But it got you all around you very good rather than having 2 or 3. Like that's why teams now, it's like you build in the draft and you have like a 3 to 4 year window where you have 2 or 3, you know, really good superstars, offense, defense. And then you have a lot of really young, cheap, awesome talent. You know, your Penei Sewell, Aiden Hutchinson, you know, St. Brown, Gibbs, all that. You know, you get a lot of guys who don't cost a lot, and you can win in that little window because then once you have to start paying them, then you're kind of fucked. You know, like you guys only have a couple more years before everybody has to start making fucking money.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I can't think of a single team that's like that anymore. Not one.
No.
You know, think of Tyreek Hill. If he was like, hey, I don't need to be the highest paid wide receiver. I don't have to go to Miami. I'll take a pay cut and just stay with Patrick Mahomes and win another 3 Super Bowls. But instead, he's like, nope, I'm out. I got to go make money.
Yeah.
And how'd that work out for him?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, these teams set the precedent. I mean, they're like...
Yeah, and listen, I get it. I grasp it completely. I completely get it. You know, if you're looking at me right now, it's easy to sit here and say that for Tom Brady's sake. But if you're sitting here like, hey, this team who maybe is not doing great, wants to give me $30 million, and this team over here wants to give me $60 million, why the fuck would I not go and get paid double?
Yeah, but I mean,
a lot of it's taxes too. Like Tyreek Hill went from Kansas City to then Florida. Like he's got no fucking income tax. He's making a fuck ton more on top of what he's already making. So I grasp why. Like I never fault a guy for being like, no, I'm gonna go get paid. Go get paid. You could break your leg tomorrow.
Yeah, if you're getting paid half as much as you can from another team, it is a little hard to be like, yeah, I'll stay here. Yep. But if it's like a 20 to 30% difference, or even like a 35% difference, I get it once you're getting into the 40 to 50.
But it's also because the amount that they make now is so high. I mean, it's so high.
If they're like, hey, you can go win, like, I mean, obviously for like a Matthew Stafford, it worked out, like, hey, you can go win a Super Bowl with this team.
Well, his time was just done. Yeah. Yep. Which happens. That's a different situation. I'm more talking like, I
mean, would you rather have more money?
Who started it was Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
He started it. Great career, great rookie year, or great, rookie season, or a rookie contract, all that. Wants to get fucking paid. Steelers offer him a contract, doesn't want to, chooses to sit out. Because that's the new thing now, is everybody sits out. That is what pisses me off. I don't get mad about the money. I get mad about that. Like Trey Hendrickson from fucking the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the deal. If your contract's up and you don't have a contract and you don't have something signed that says I'm getting paid for this, you have, for whatever right, do whatever you want. Sit out, do whatever. But when you sign a contract with a team, and that contract is I am going to play X amount of years for X amount of money, and you still have 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, Micah Parsons, I'm talking to you, left on your contract, and you just decide, hey, I'm really good. I think I should get paid what this guy's getting paid. Pay me. And they go, no, you're on a contract. We'll talk about that when your contract is up. And then they go, okay, I'll just sit out. That is the shit that aggravates the fuck out of me. Micah Parsons did that shit. Trey Hendrickson did that shit. That's what aggravates me. Like, dude, you're fucking your team over and you signed a contract. You know what I mean? You don't get to just be like, hey, I have 2 years left, but I'm doing really good right now. So I want more money. And most of the time, the teams will give you more, give you incentives or something else to kind of help you out. It's very rare is your contract up. When your contract is up, you don't get a new deal, so then you sit out. Like, you'll either get traded, you'll get cut, go to free agency, whatever. You know what I mean? But, you don't really see that with quarterbacks. Pretty rarely. But, like, defensive ends, wide receivers, running backs, these guys are fucking outrageous. They all have contracts left. Like, Micah Parsons had 2 or 3 years left on his contract. And it was like, nope, not doing it. I want more money. Like, what are you talking about? We're not even talking like, hey, this is the last year of my contract. I'd like this to be done before I play in case I get hurt. Maybe I can grasp that. Like, you got 2 or 3 more years before we even talk about money or anything like that. It's crazy. And then he goes to Green Bay and gets paid a bunch and fucking is balling. So, whatever. What do I know?
Yeah.
What do I know? Patriots better win tomorrow. That's all I know. We play Carolina. And if we lose to Carolina at home, I will pack it up.
Didn't Carolina just win their first game?
They just steamrolled the shit out of Atlanta. They beat them like 30-something to 0.
Yeah.
But it's fucking Carolina, dude. I don't want to hear any of that bullshit.
We got a good TB3, though. TB3 that makes me want to get in my car and drive to the drive-thru.
Very good one. Top 3 establishment.
Yeah, top 3 establishment. Honestly, this one is up there with Taco Bell for me. And that would be Senor Arby's.
Mrs. Arby's, the one and only.
In Lapeer, they still got the hat.
They do. I love the hat. Love the hat. I wish that they followed Cracker Barrels and they went back. Because the hat was nice. Because Lapeer is one of the only places I know that still has, and it's not a small hat. That's a big. That's a big hat. That's a big hat.
That's a big hat.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to tell you, it was real hard to come up with a bottom for this.
2 were easy. One of them was harder for me.
Okay, you know what? Same thing for me. My bottom 2 very easy. My number 1 and my number 2.
I had 2 right off the rip.
Yeah, so did I. I hope ours are the same. Now that you say that, because
they could be. They could be. I got my list right here. I'm ready to go. We're gonna do. We'll do bottom first. I think I went first last week. If you wanna.
Well, my number 3 on the bottom. My number 3 on the bottom is just the classic roast beef. You're not getting much out of it. It's a decent sandwich.
Like not the beef and cheddar, just a classic roast beef.
Just a classic roast beef.
Okay.
Just roast beef on a bun. It's like, hey, I could have grabbed that out of my fridge, tossed it in the microwave.
Fair.
Nothing special about the bun. No special sauce. No nothing. Just roast beef bread. You know,
I don't disagree with it. Number 3 on the bottom for me, more of a personal hatred than necessarily the item is bad. I'm not saying that the item is bad. When you think of Arby's, historically, what are they known for? Go.
beef and cheddar.
And
French fries.
what?
Curly fries. Curly fries.
Curly fries. So why do you take the only thing that's good out of your entire fucking organization and you decide to add crinkle cut fries? That's my number 3. I hate them.
I forgot that they did that. I honestly forgot that they even had.
When I go there and I'm like, hey, give me a medium fry, and the lady's like, you want crinkle or curly? I'm not here because I want crinkle. No one I know is like, let's go to Arby's. I'm craving some crinkle cut fries. What the fuck are we doing right now? That was a stupid move by them. Number 3, curly.
But they
crinkle,
sell them. They sell them.
I'm sure they do because people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. Well, my number 2 on the bottom would be their fish sandwich.
Okay. I don't think our list is going to be the same, but I'm with you.
Okay. I had it one time. I only tried it one time. And I know what you're thinking, like, Will, what are you doing having a fish sandwich from a thing? I don't know. It was probably Lent or something, And I was like, I'll get a fish sandwich. I don't know if it was that fish sandwich or if it was all the fish sandwiches, but it was bad. It was bad.
Fair enough.
Greasy,
fair enough.
Cold. Just, I could throw up thinking about it.
Fair enough.
So,
I don't know if I've ever had the fish sandwich. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I have from there. I could understand why that would be accurate, though. Not a place I would think of fish. So I can respect that. Number 2 for me. Now, let me preface this because you'll agree with me on this. I already know you will. Love the sandwich. Okay? Love the sandwich. Flavor's great. This is a structure problem that they cannot solve. Everyone else can somehow figure it out, okay? You know what I'm saying? The structure of the buffalo chicken sandwich, not the slider, the sandwich, the big sandwich. The structure is horrible. The thing slides around like crazy. Like if you pick it up like this and you eat it, it'll just pop out the pack, dude. They pack on so much lettuce as well. Horrible.
Okay, so I forget. So Lauren got one of those the other day when we went there. Instead of getting a slider, she's like, I'll just get the whole sandwich. She goes, no lettuce on that. It did not slide out on her.
They pack lettuce. But the other sandwiches, they don't. They pack lettuce on that thing. But you know what I'm talking about. You grab that fucking sandwich, dude, and it's a goddamn slip and slide.
It's such a good sandwich.
It's a very good sandwich.
But
yes, very good sandwich. I agree. And they put so much. I completely agree. They put so much buffalo sauce on it too. Like you're trying to hold. Like usually I have to do like this, and I'm using like these guys to hold the actual chicken in while I'm eating it. And then you got buffalo over it. Like you can't drive and eat that. Let's just put that out right now. You're not driving and eating one of those. No, you're sitting down. Again, great sandwich. Structure of it lands it on the bottom.
Yeah. My number 1 on the bottom. This comes as a shock because I like it everywhere other than this place, and that would be the burgers at fucking Arby's. I don't know if you ever tried one of those things. They say it was Wagyu or whatever. That shit was horse meat. They found stray dogs and wild horses, packed it in a fucking blender, and gave it to us.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe it's because they don't have grills there or something.
I don't know. None of them are the same on our bottom, which is interesting. I thought that we would have had a couple that are the same there. I respect that. Don't love their burgers. Don't hate them, but I honestly never get there. I don't go there for a burger because they do have the meat.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
They do have the meat.
Number 1 for me. Now, I don't know if they still have this because I'm going to be specific. I'll make it general and just say the salads, but I'm really specifically talking about their summer, spring, strawberry, whatever, when they go through that little strawberry phase every year. That strawberry Capri salad or whatever they have, that's the only one I've had, so that's why when I say that. But the salads, not that you're going to a fast food place to get a salad, okay, but they're fucking terrible. Like, terrible. Like, the worst fucking lettuce in the world. The worst greens. The sauce is terrible. It's soggy. It's gross. The strawberries are like 87 days old, left out on a counter. They're like gooey. There's no structure to them. They're not good. It was one of the worst like salad experiences I've ever had in my life.
I'm going to be honest, Austin. I didn't even know they had fucking salads. I knew that Wendy's had salads.
They might not anymore. Again, I don't know if that's a current thing or not, but I know that they have at one point. I don't know. I'll look up their menu right now. They might not. I don't know. They might not anymore.
I'm looking at some salads in there.
Yeah, at one point in time, they definitely did. I know that for a fact.
You know that they had breakfast at one point in time?
I could get down with that.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the fast foods have tried their hands in breakfast, and a lot of places.
Yeah, this right here.
Taco Bell did it well.
This right here, this salad that's got the little strawberry shit in it. Like that picture is not fucking accurate at all, dude. It's shit. It's not good. Not good. All right, let's get into the top though.
All right. I'm going to start it off with an honorable mention, and then I'm going to roll right into my number 3.
Okay.
It was very hard for me. The only reason this one's got to remain an honorable mention is because of its portion sizes, and that would be the ranch chicken snack wrap.
Okay.
It's got to remain an honorable mention. But my number three, you knew its bigger counterpart, you put it on the bottom. I like the mini version, very easy to eat. Sometimes you get a full tender on that baby.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like it a little bit more when they had it on the King's Hawaiian. Still like it, even though they use a different bun these days.
Fair.
Buffalo chicken slider.
Love that for you. It will be on my list. It's not going to be in my 3 slot, but it will be on my list. Number 3 for me, keeping it simple, going with the same theme from earlier. What are they known for? What am I going there for? What is the only place I get fries at is Arby's. I don't get fries literally anywhere else. I'm not a fry guy. Chick-fil-A. Take that back. Wildfire's Chick-fil-A. But other than that, the curly fries. They're great. Even if I get one of like the long, really good ones, it's worth it.
Oh, excuse me. I actually deleted fries, curly fries specifically, out of my number 2 slot to put this in here. And it's just because it's something I'm known for. People know me. People know I like it. My wife even said it the other day. You know, she goes,
Yep.
He likes this. Jamocha shake.
Yep. I knew that was going to be in your top.
I'm big on the Jamocha.
I did. Yeah, don't like them.
I'm big on the mocha.
Yeah, people love it. I mean, it's a great concept. People love chocolate. People love coffee. Let's put it together and let's throw it into a shake. I can respect it. I have drank them. But like it will not be my go-to shake when I go there. Number 2 for me.
One time we
go for it.
One time we went there and we got a vanilla bean or some. I think it was vanilla.
It was just a vanilla shake. It was just a vanilla shake. Yeah, literally the greatest hands down vanilla shake I've ever had in my life. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Number 2 for me. So this would be my number 1. It is the main thing I get when I go there. Always 2 of them, side cup of cheese, no ifs and or buts about it. But it's going from 1 to 2 because of its modern day reasoning. And that is the buffalo chicken slider. Number 1 biggest complaint is quality control on size of chicken is a fucking problem. Okay, you'll get it one time. Yeah, even I'll go to one specific place. I'll go get 2 of them. One of them will have some giant tender, and the other one will literally be a nugget. That's about 20% of the bun, which is already a small slider bun. That's a problem.
I think what happens is they open up the chicken drawer and they go.
Yep. I agree. Yep, we don't have any more tenders. Do we have any of those nuggets available? Okay, cool. Give them a nugget. I agree. So that's an issue. The price has tripled, which is a problem. Yeah. That's an issue. And then the ranch to buffalo combination, or what's the word I'm looking for? Ratio, thank you. Again, way off on the quality control. One of them will have so much ranch, it's like I can't even taste the buffalo, and one, they don't even put ranch on it. But regardless, will always be my go-to there. Give me 2 of those and keep it moving.
I will put this out there. I am not a big ranch person. I'm not like hey, give me ranch with my salad. Hey, give me some ranch to dip in. Like, there's very certain things I like ranch with. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't absolutely hate ranch, but I'm not like I could go out of my way to have ranch type of guy. The ranch that they put on those buffalo chicken sliders, that peppercorn ranch, that shit fucks.
Yeah, that peppercorn ranch is very good. It's like a wing ranch.
Yeah, it's very good, very good. But my number 1, everybody knows it, everybody loves it. It comes on an onion bun. Yeah. It's got the meat.
We can just say it together, honestly, because it's my number 1 as well.
Yeah, classic beef and cheddar, baby.
Yep. You get a little
extra Arby sauce on the side. You get a little horsey sauce. Mm-hmm. I fuck with it. I love it.
It's one of those sandwiches too where I've never had a bad one. Like even when the ratio's off, there's more meat, less meat, more cheese, less cheese, more Arby sauce, less. It's good. Mm-hmm. The bun is good. It's always soft. It's always warm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I will say there has been once or twice I've gone and they've like, here's a sandwich, but all the meat is
off
here.
to the side.
The cheese and sauce. Sauce is here. And it's like, okay. Could we not Can we not build this sandwich? And now that's just the folks working at that ghetto ass Arby's that I'm going to. But I like Arby's. Big Arby's fan. Arby's is on like, it's not real. Like I'm not gonna say it's like real food, but it's like one place that you go and it's not like just grease infested food. Like
it's. I agree with what you're saying. Out of all of the fast food places, it's the realest food I feel like I'm eating. Especially like their garden sandwiches. I never get them because I'm fat, but they're really good. Like they're just like ham and Swiss, you know, is super fucking good. The bread they have, I think they have the best buns out of any fast food place. I'll die on that hill. Very good buns.
Whoever their supplier is fucks with the buns. I mean,
yeah, no, they do a very good job with that. Beef and cheddar, easily what they're known for. Quick honorable mention for me, seasonal item, not all the time, but the orange cream shake. Love that. Love that. Andy's Mint is right up there as well. There's shakes in general. I could just say shakes.
Their stuff there is very good. I could have said the jalapeno poppers in my top 3, but the issue is that I like their jalapeno poppers because I like their Bronco Berry sauce.
2 things with that. One, I've got those more recently. Like the last 3 or 4 months, I've started to fuck around with the poppers from there. Big fan of the berry Bronco sauce. Don't even know what the fuck it is when I'm eating. Very big fan of that. No idea what it is. Some kind of berry, some kind of Bronco. I don't know what it is, but it is very good, especially with the poppers. Way better than a ranch or a marinara. Yeah, I don't know what it. Honestly, I have no idea what it is. But it's way better than a ranch or a marinara or something else to dip the poppers in. Had poppers 3 times. 2 of them good. 1 of them horrible. Really not good. Kind of fucking. It was the last time I got them, so it kind of swayed me a little bit as far as getting them again soon. But I do like them. The Mott sticks are pretty decent too, honestly. Arby's does good shit. You know, they get shit on a lot, but I think that they're a staple in the fast food game.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's funny is like I know people who are like, I've never stepped foot in an Arby's in my entire life, and I'm like, you have to just try it. And I've gotten people to try it. The person who used to sit next to me at my old job, she had never had it before. Got her hooked on it. She was like, I don't know. She was like, I always viewed it as like trash people food. And I was like, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of an expensive.
It's a very expensive. Yeah, it's a very expensive. So, it might be the most expensive out of like the McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's, Taco Bell. I think it probably is the most expensive. Yeah. It is. It's not affordable.
But they've been getting away with it for years. Now, I do have a question. Have you ever tried? They have like a massive sandwich there. I don't remember what it's called. Like the gargantuan.
I mean, they have the beef and cheddar. You can get a half pound or a full pound beef and cheddar.
I did know that, but I cannot remember what the name of the sandwich was. The Monster or something like that. It was like the biggest sandwich on the menu. It had like every meat that they had at one point in time. And I remember I've only ever ate it once, and that was right after I had graduated basic training.
I don't know.
That was what I got. And I don't see it. I'm looking at it. Maybe if I Google it, it was not good.
When you graduated basic training?
Yeah. When I moved, because when I left Fort.
Oh, when you went to your class, whatever.
I left Fort Jackson. Yeah, when I left Fort Jackson, went to Fort Lee. One of the only fast food, because we had like this little complex we go to. It was like a little strip mall essentially. I had a food court in it. There was a Charlie's Cheesesteaks. There was an Arby's. There was, I think, a Panda Express, and then there was one other thing. I don't remember. And then there was a Popeyes. You had to walk to the gas station to go to that.
Yeah, because when you came home, we went to Taco Bell. And we fucked Taco Bell.
Well, because there was no Taco Bell anywhere on base or anywhere near base. I'm literally putting in Google right now, Arby's super big ass sandwich. The super big ass sandwich refers to a slang term for the Arby's half pound roast beef. That's not what I was getting at, but I'm glad to know that because next time I go there, I'm gonna be like, hey, give me a super big ass sandwich.
Sure, they better know what they're doing.
It was called Meat Mountain.
I remember that. Yeah. Mountain of meat.
And I remember like eating.
And
it,
Arby's
and
has.
Why did I spend my money on? I'm not. I'm reading right now. I'm looking at a Reddit, and it's like, me as a stoner, I love this. Arby's is fucking great. I don't know if you don't like Arby's.
Yeah.
If you don't like Arby's, get the fuck off my page.
Might have to go get some tomorrow. We'll see. But all right, I think that was a great. I think that was a great pod.
Yeah, we bought everything to have a good meal tomorrow. Like during the like I got like the whole day planned out. I got potato skins. I got fucking nachos. I got other shit going on for tomorrow, and now I'm thinking like maybe I should slide over and grab some Arby's and stuff.
I'm on call tomorrow, so there's a good chance I get some Arby's.
What if you get called to an area that doesn't have an Arby's? Because there are a lot of areas that don't have Arby's.
I'm gonna pass by one no matter what.
Okay. Yeah,
For me to get to my house to wherever the job is, I have to pass. Yeah, I gotta pass at least one, or I have to pass one on the way back. I don't go.
Well, that's your fault. All right, yeah, that was a pretty good pod. I'm glad we talked about Arby's. I'm glad we talked about the NFL. You got a little bit of the Ryder Cup off of your chest, so
yeah, let's hope for a good day tomorrow. Maybe a miracle can happen.
Yeah,
I've seen it twice as far as the Patriots go. So,
are you going to be up at 7 a.m. watching football?
It's not till 9:30. First of all, second of all, no, I will not be watching that game. Who even is? It's the Steelers in Minnesota. I hate that. That's going to be a sell for next week. I fucking hate that shit. It's National Football League, okay, not international. Let's just get that out of the fucking way.
America's just so good that we're having to spread the seed again. All right.
Yeah.
Adios. I hope you enjoy your Arby's if you get it. If you don't get it, you're a bitch. Everybody else, love you. Have a good day.